are these people?
So, more importantly, let's get to our own, a little closer to home, Jackson, Mississippi. And they talked about this in RBN.
Jackson.
Woo! There you go.
Oh! What?
Yep. Thanks, Steph. Yeah, I didn't mean to make your water cry.
Something like that.
Your water dry. I guess it just sounds terrible to
but
even.
That doesn't work. Water's not dry.
Well, their pipes are. So we all need to be talking. And again, this is the queen of water.
They should be.
Erin Brockovich. And Suzanne Boothby. The Brockovich Report. Everybody goes up to the Brockovich Report. It is free. It's a Substack. She doesn't publish that often, but when she does, it's pretty important, and you should probably read it. Reef's audio is a bit low. Really? Hold on. Let me
turn me up in Discord.
Yeah. Well, you do kind of get loud when you do some stuff. So let's go back here. User volume. All right. Whoop, whoop. How about now? Speak.
Sure.
Okay. Testing. Discord Zoom. How about that a little higher?
Yeah.
And Zoom mic. That's me to you. Okay. So I made Reef a little louder. Thank you, Eric. All right. So last story. We all need to be talking about Jackson, Erin Brockovich. Very important.
Yep.
This week, about 180,000 residents in Jackson, Mississippi and surrounding areas no longer have clean drinking water. Let me say that again. The state's largest city and capital is without water. Imagine not being able to fill up a glass of water from the faucet in your home for drinking, cooking, making coffee, taking a shower, cleaning, etc., etc. And yes, we know Flint. We're going to talk about that. Cool. The city cannot produce enough water. Oh, you can't even see what it says. To fight fires, to flush toilets, and to meet other critical needs, said Governor Tate Reeves in an announcement that activated the National Guard and declared a state of emergency. State Health Department is also issued a state of emergency, warning that tap water is not safe to drink, brush teeth with, or to give to pets. Right. The ongoing Jackson running water crisis stems from the failures at O.B. Curtis Water Treatment Plant. As reported in Time magazine, the city's primary water treatment facility has been relying on backup pumps, which have limited water pressure since its main pumps failed last month. The Pearl River, which runs through the city, began flooding this past weekend and damaged the already vulnerable treatment plant, causing the Jackson residents to lose most of their water pressure altogether.
Jesus.
The total or near loss of water pressure throughout the city and surrounding areas of Hinds County that receive water from the plant has created a condition of disaster and extreme peril to the safety of persons and property, according to the governor's statement. Yesterday, the city ran out of bottled water to give to residents. What?
We're fucked.
So this is Kat Tenbarge. I don't even know who she is, but she apparently went pretty viral by saying that more people need to be talking about Jackson. The city ran out of bottled water to give to residents yesterday. It's the largest city in Mississippi, and it's 80% black. Their water system is failing because of years of neglect. This is environmental racism.
Where's Kanye at?
Yeah, I know. Sadly, yeah, I'm gonna let you finish. Sadly,
I was thinking of the Mike Myers one.
Yeah, this is a crisis we've seen coming and could have avoided. In February 2021, we wrote about Jackson and some of the shit she wrote. Send in the National Guard. They said a year and a half ago, 18 months ago, they said this. Why?
Yeah.
Why? Because 18 months ago, they had been without water for a week. This isn't even the first time. Last time, it was aging pipes and depleting water reserves. Not only was the city's water treatment plant knocked offline, but the city's director of public works said they've sent crews to fix at least 20 water main breaks. Governor of Mississippi has dispatched the National Guard to help bring the water to the city's 160,000 residents. So they've gone up by 20,000 residents since this happened 18 months ago. That's quite an infusion of growth. Okay, this was the article tweeted out, or that was in her Substack 2 years ago. And again, this is in the article. You can go read this. This is dirty water. It doesn't come cheap. This absolute crisis is due to many factors, including recent floods, hello climate change, staffing issues at the plant, and decades-long infrastructure decay. The city's been issuing water boil notices since July, but Jackson struggled with safe water access for decades. Hello, Flint.
Yep.
And I'll tell you right now, this kind of neglect is happening in more places than Jackson. Throughout this country,
Absolutely.
we have infrastructure failures, water main breaks, toxic chemical overload, and so much more. I know I sound like a broken record, but Superman's not coming. We have to save ourselves. Yes, Erin. Yes, we do. Thank you.
Yep.
It's the people who rise up, speak up, and get into action that will make a difference when it comes to these water issues. They always have been. It's the churches, it's the community centers, the activists, the advocates, nonprofits, local business owners, moms and dads, and the students who all pick up the pieces when there's a water crisis. Where'd the money go? Mississippi was set to receive, you can't see that, $429 million last year in federal infrastructure funds, specifically for water lines and pipes.
Yeah.
It's a lot of got all right there.
Went to roads and bridges.
Well, no.
Most of it.
No, they still got $429 million. Now, a lot of money went to roads and bridges, but still, that's a lot of cake. The current crisis is a failure of government at all levels, city, state, federal. It's not about blaming one party or the other. It's time for every elected official to be held accountable. Don't they drink water too? Yeah, not from the tap in Mississippi. They don't care.
Nope.
Hundreds of thousands do not have access to their most basic need, water. I'm going to show you a couple other things. Today I saw that they're advising that they can't even bathe in it because it's so toxic.
Yeah, they had to, right. They say to close their mouths or whatever.
Right.
When taking showers. Right.
We all think some agencies overseeing our health and well-being, but case after case has shown me that they are not. I'm outraged, and at the same time, I'm not surprised. Only thing is, Erin, while not partisan, seems to lean heavily Democrat, mostly because Republicans and she plays this duopoly game instead of calling them all part of a uniparty. Part of the problem with water is that we don't see it. We have these incredible systems underneath our feet, but we don't think to check under them until the water coming out of our tap is green or smells foul or is completely gone. We all have to get into action. Imagine what would happen if you read one article a day about water issues or talk to one friend about your concerns. Find out when your next city council meeting is happening and bring a neighbor with you. Any little action forward can get you going in the right direction. Direct action. So, Erin provides us with some resources here. Where to get water in Jackson. Again, the link to this article will be in the Substack. The link to this article will be in the description on YouTube. It's not right now, but it will be after the show. And you'll be able to, of course, go to thebrockovichReport.com and you'll find this article at the top and you'll be able to find all the resources. But this is the disaster fund of the Community Foundation for Jackson, Mississippi, and why she's telling them and what will happen with the money. A donation will help wrap around needs related to Jackson's water issues. Okay. Yeah, put some Flex Seal on it, right, E. Heller. All right. To address the current water crisis, Operation Shoestring is working to provide waterless hygiene supplies to all Operation Shoestring families. Any donation of body or face wipes, waterless toothbrushes, or any waterless hygiene item, go to info@operationshoestring.org or donate below. Jackson Free Clinic collecting water bottles, waterless hygiene supplies, including, again, face wipes, body wipes, mini disposable toothbrushes. Patients affected by Jackson water crisis. And they'll distribute water and hygiene products. And there are some great local businesses that have also been trucking in water privately.
Mm-hmm.
And she says, let's talk about what's going on in Jackson, your town. Sound off in the comments below. And not many people have. I don't know why people don't subscribe to this. Why she does. She has a monstrous following, yet nobody seems to follow this thing. I don't understand. On Twitter, she's a blue check. But
yeah,
I just wanted to point this out. And again, I know that Erin probably would not approve of me doing this on her article, and I apologize to Erin because I totally respect and love her and don't want her upset with me. But I did want to point out the hypocrisy of Build Back Better is working so great. This example is Jackson, where they're fighting environmental racism. The DPW has been found to be so racist that even the water is black.
Yep.
All right. Here's another one. Our friend Mo at Mozframe. Jackson has an 80% black population, hasn't had clean water or drinking or bathe for a week. Joe Biden continues to ignore the suffering of non-white American citizens to fund war. As they announced the other day, another $13.7 billion requested by the White House to ask Congress to fund a proxy war with Russia.
Ooh, more Russian money. We don't have water.
Here's another one from Fox Weather. 4,500 National Guard troops. And he did, again, in all credit and fairness, declared an emergency, which sends money to them for 90 days and send 4,500 National Guard troops to distribute water. So, great. Awesome. Bare minimum. Shout out to our friends at WSWS. We don't talk about them much. Quite a few issues we disagree and don't align with them on. However, climate change is one that we do. Since Monday, after floodwaters knocked out the water treatment plant, crews have worked day and night in an effort to normalize water pressure and resolve pH imbalances so that tens of thousands of residents may soon be able to consume a necessity. That's just...
You literally needed to live.
Again, this was our original thumbnail. And then I stuffed the Jackson story in at the end because I thought it was super important. And we need to be talking about our water. We need to be talking about disasters. We need to be talking about environmental racism. Again, I'm sorry I got such nightmare fuel for everybody all the time, and but this is what's going on out there, and I don't see enough people talking about it from the right perspective, which is capitalism is doing this. Not just capitalism, but capitalism is exacerbating, accelerating, and preventing us from implementing any substantial solutions, including getting uncorrupted representatives elected that don't serve their corporate state. So, yeah.